only have 30 minutes left in this session, so we have to go back to the Chosen Ruins. There's that missile expansion I didn't get earlier, and we're gonna go get that now. And then head to the Magmore Caverns. Yeah, see with the jump ball now is that we don't have to go out of morph ball form very much. If there was a way you could just spend the entire game in morph ball form that wasn't Metroid Prime Pinball, that'd be really cool. We need to activate these little doors things here. Blow that up. There we go, more stuff. There we go. Morph ball jump deployed. We got our third door, and we can open this up. And we get access to this missile expansion, which is always nice. Oh, and there's Chozo lore I've missed, too. The future's a vague thing. It's always changing. We can't figure out what the future holds for us. Well, that's your own problem. Isn't that reason why the future is never written in stone? Because if it was, and you know how the future was going to go out, that means you would never have any choice in life. You would never have any any way of knowing, what will the future hold. If you know what the future looks like, well, it's kind of bad. It means you have your life set up for you, and no matter what you do, ultimately that future will end up that way. So it's glad that future is not written. That means time travel into the future can't really happen. And now we're back. Now we're into our new area. We're in the Magmore Caverns. That's the same. That's the same streak bats. This area you cannot access until you get the Various suit. You can come down here, but you can only go into like this particular area before you get hit by heat vents, which will wither you down. So hit a save point here. Yeah, save in progress. And the game only saves at save points. There is no thing called autosave. There is nothing of that sort in this game. If you need to save somewhere, you better find a save point and go to it as fast as you can. Otherwise, you will lose all the stuff you've done. And then that's annoying. Ooh, ow. We're also introduced to new creatures. This is a Grisby. Not to be formed with a football, but it is invulnerable to us right now. We can't do anything to it. We just have to worry about it. We have to watch out for flames too. We'll just walk through the flames. Why not? We gotta watch out for this new bug. A burrower. Very fitting. It goes into the ground and you can't hurt it. And so we have now a proper introduction to the Magmore Caverns. Now, one of these pillars does house one of the 12 artifacts that we have to find. And I do believe as simple as I think hitting it with enough missiles will do it. I've only gotten it before with just getting the super missile, which we have not gotten yet. And I should have scanned that enemy because it is a new enemy we haven't gotten yet. And see, I always go off into the distance of not actually scanning enemies because that's a flaw of mine, right? I just want to get on the move on. But we have these little gas things here, which after killing them, leave a gassy residue after a while, which does still hurt you. If we want to talk about the game's atmosphere, Look no further than the Magmore Caverns theme. This theme is amazing, and much as well the rest of the game's music is all about adding atmosphere and complexity to the world. It just so, like, this feels like, this music, it feels so totally like it's meant to be in a lava-filled world. It's not this one I need to look at. There is a cavern. There is a cave structure we need to find, which does house the thing. Ah, no! These bugs. Curse these bugs, for the record. These bugs are annoying. They don't like you being inside their area. As soon as they grab you, they just the Triclops here. They don't like anything. They're hunter-gatherers. Once you get a snarl in there, you can't really escape. But you can trick them by putting a bomb in front of their face. Come on, no! Will you stop pushing me out of there? I want to be in here too. Oh, come on. And see, the fact that I can't have my camera, I want my camera back behind here so I can see what it is when I'm going into. But certain sections when you get into morph ball form put you into this camera, which is very spanned out. So you can see the entire area, but it can also alienate you in where your position is. Oh, here's this room. So, this room holds a few secrets. You see these boxes here, which houses missiles and such. Like, oh, this is nice. But, if you come to looking at it, there's something right here that's blocking my shots. And we can't get that yet. There is something there. See right there? There is something blocking it. We can't get that. There is a missile expansion actually over around here. And in order to get that, we have to get the space jump. But also the game somewhat tries to get you to get the another visor before you actually getting this one. But if you are clever enough, is that you can theoretically get on those platforms are there. There's platforms that are invisible. Unfortunately, we don't have the power up to actually see them properly. But according to how the game runs and how it works, is the platforms are already there and the collision is still active. So you can jump onto those platforms and able to get the missile expansion that is there, which is really nice. Really opening up to the whole exploration type deal that is this game in its entirety. We'll come back around here. We get to this little small hot room. We get ourselves another missile expansion. Yes! If I could just jump into it, please. Thank you. So we're up, jumping around, all this stuff here. Why not? We go up this way. So now we need to get out of here by going through this hole again. We'll come back. We're going to be going through this way. Magmore Caverns really doesn't have a so-called region boss. For the record, Magmore Caverns ultimately ends up being this in-between area where all the areas are generally located. So we just have to go through this area as much as we can. These platforms can be scanned. No, we don't scan the platforms. We have all these gassy things though we can get rid of. Like that. I mean, our power's there. I love the charge shot. And I can't wait to get to the beam expansions, because we can finally get around to certain things and such. Have a lot more fun with our power-ups, which is always nice. And we get to this little region here. In this room, there is a relic. There's an artifact in this room, but we can't get access to it yet because we're lacking a particular power-up. You have these turrets again that you can take out with a charge shot or miss out if you so choose. But in order to get some of this stuff, we're going to have to get a particular item in another region, come back around through here, and so that we can get that. Let's see, yeah. We'll have to be doing a lot of backtracking. This game is full of it, folks, and that is exactly what this game is all about. Backtrack. And I hear Metroid Prime 2 Echoes is heavy on that. Like, super heavy. Even more heavier in this game. Oh, here we go. There's a place we can go to. Oh, I messed up. Go up here. No, come on. Jump up here. Jump up this way. Yes! Jump up here. Enter energy tank. You would have to get... In the original GameCube version, you would have to do a double bomb jump in order to get this. But with the jump ball in this game, it makes a lot of these bomb jumping maneuvers a lot easier to pull off, because you don't have to pull off so many. And we got the Ferdana Drifts here. This is where we're going next. Should I order the steak, or should I order the veal? I feel like that's how I feel like Samus is like thinking deeply when she's looking around like that. Where she's like, what am I thinking of? We can break some ice here. I don't think that's something that's viable to be scanned. Oh, yes it is. A constructive blast will destroy it. There we go. And we're now into our third area of the game. This is the Ferdana Drifts. Or the Pendana Drifts. Actually, I'm saying that wrong. This is our token snow area. And there's a lot of stuff to collect here, but our main thing is to, as of right now, is to get a power-up so that we can get, I believe, the jump boots, the space jump. But the space jump is, like I said before at the start of the stream, that it was at right there where your ship is. But it's too far away to get you at your current setup. You have to wait until you get this particular power-up in the Ferdana Drifts. But in the GameCube release, you can break this here. Oh, that's a new creature I need to scan. I keep forgetting I need to scan new stuff when I'm getting new regions. Scan this thing here. And the door that's above here is now unlocked. And I do believe there is a missile expansion here, but I do believe it's coated in ice. And unfortunately, even though concussive blasts are, or at least our energy weapons, are potentially heat-based, we still can't melt anything. I find that really weird in terms of the narrative of physics. Is that, oh yeah, we can't melt this thing, even though potentially everything that we're shooting from our gun is technically heat-based. But it is not heat-based, it's concussive. Totally different, even though they're both energy. Energy is hot. Energy is melting stuff. So annoying where it just... Oh, that is actually a new enemy we need to scan. Ow. These things here, the scatter bomb, scum bombos, and the other one we just scanned earlier. These things can actually mess up with your visor, as you saw there. So it's always annoying. So we're just going to put our scan visor up so we know we're scanning. We got Sheargoths. This is a baby Sheargoth. It's a glacial predator. It has a really horrible evolutionary trail, as its backside is always coated in ice. But after the ice is broken, it has a very bad weak spot. Like that, and he's dead. These guys have the potential to actually freeze you in place. So we got to worry about that on certain occasions, where ice will just prevent you not from moving around. But as soon as you break their ice off, they're actually not a problem. Again, it's hard to justify how evolutionary stuff works. Darwin at its finest. Where is the next spot we need to go? Oh, there's something over here. This ice-covered opening can be melted with extreme heat. A missile expansion. Oh, I've never seen this one over here. That might be one I've actually missed before. And see, it's always good when you're playing a game for, multiple playthroughs and whatnot. You always find something new around the corner, which is always grandiose. I love it. Oh yeah, there's this thing here. This is a spider track wall. But we can't use it because we don't have a spider ball ability to us, so we can't do anything with it for the time being. And realizing, folks, we're not be getting the spider ball in this session, though. Well, we're gonna be doing a lot of backtracking again, folks, just so that this is probably a different burrow, I think. Yep, it is. It's a new creature. This is an ice burrow. It's basically the same thing. It's an ice variant of the creature. Or we're getting repeats of creatures in multiple different regions. When we come back out here, we can now go up into this door. We can charge into these boxes here. These enemy pulsing enemies. These guys, you need to be careful when you use your charge beam, as they will also be absorbed into it. Hold on a second here. Taking a drink of water. I feel like I'm being acted up by the cold. Fitting as it is autumn. Not winter yet, but I digress, though. We've already got to scan these bad boys. Oh, they can charge at you. Hello. Come on. I can kill you. Oh, you're woken up your brother, too, huh? Well, I'm just going to walk away. That's something we can break there. Where can we go from here? I think this is a... Oh, no, we can go this way. There's the room we need. Need missiles, so break the door open with missiles. There we go, like that. Off and around here. Ba, ba, ba. Ah, here we go. This is the spot we need. There's Sheegoff there. There's Sheegoff. Take care of you. Oh! Ah, so they can actually freeze you. If you do get frozen, you just have to just keep jumping and you'll break out the ice eventually. Da, 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 da. Come on, baby! Oh, is that a new missile expansion? No, it's not. It's only the 3. Not the 5, and not the other one either. Get out of here. We scan this alignment platform control panel. We're going to be getting our next new power-up. A power-up that was introduced in this game specifically. And it does return, I believe, in all 3 games. Which is the Boost Ball. This is technically our 3rd potential upgrade to the Morph Ball. With the Boost Ball now, we can now go everywhere and anywhere. And then we get to introduce Samus to the world of Tony Hawk. As now we're going to be seeing a lot of half-pipes. With these half-pipes now, a lot of the game's collectibles are hidden with just doing Boost Ball, doing stuff like that. And sometimes the alignment of certain platforms that are meant to be in this type of configuration of these half-pipes aren't really suited very well, and sometimes can ruin your momentum like something like nothing else. But that's all we can do right now in Phenomena Drifts. I'm checking my time here. See, I still had the Magmore Caverns theme in my head because it's just a nice. It's probably one of my favorite tunes in the game. Give me my energy back. Move this way. As we come back out here, we get to see a familiar face scattering around the region. It's Ridley. Well, I'd say Meta Ridley. He's so meta. But that's all we can do in Phenomena just for the time being, folks. Yeah, we can't go very far in this place. But we got the boost ball, and that's all that matters right now. I think now we can go after the boost, not the boost ball. We already have that. We can go after the space jump now. Now that's something we're going to need. We're going to need the space jump now to actually complete basically mandatory platforming. to be honest. So let's go around here. With the boost ball, though, we can actually activate certain platforms, too. Certain contraptions also require use of the boost ball to trigger them to move, so we're going to get a lot of use out of this boost ball, though. And which I think we can actually... I'm not sure if we can do this yet. No, we can't. We have to wait until we get the space jump for it. As I recall. So we need to go back to... So we have to make a huge trip back to the Talon Overworld. Ready for some trekking? Because that's what we're doing, folks. That is all we get to do. Fun stuff. Ooh. Now, I'm not sure what the current speedrun record of this is, but I'll tell you now, though, some people, there are ways you can actually there's a lot of ways you can break this game in half. And you've seen, Awesome Games Done Quick, you know, and all that, and all those charitable events like that, where they raise money to do speedrunning. There's people that have basically they're essentially people that basically break the game in half, and it's really cool. If you guys have never watched Games Done Quick, they're actually pretty good. I know I'm basically shelling them out as a no, don't. I want to go out of this. Thank you. I'm leaving your territory. I'm not gonna leave. After I get the space jump, I won't have to bother with those guys at all anymore, which is nice. But going back to what I was saying earlier, most of the games they like live streaming and playing as Metroid. Like they always have the whole save the animals to kill the animals thing with Super Metroid. As well, they also play this game to show how broken it can be potentially. So it's always cool to see. It's always cool to see speedruns of Metroid games. Oh yeah, there's something I need to scan. I didn't scan you earlier. There we go, new creature. We're off! Sorry, Burrower, don't need you. We're going back! Because we need to go back. We need to get that space jump now. It's really annoying how far back you could... Curses! But we got pretty far tonight, though. We've gone through 3 areas, potentially, and, but we still have a lot to discover in Metroid Prime, though. There's a lot of stuff to find. Oh, I can't jump. Hit my head on a platform. jump, 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 jump. No, 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 no. Oh. I thought I had the double jump. I had that mentality. I hate that. It's like when you've played games before and you're like, yeah, I can just do this, I can do this, but I don't have it yet, and I whiffed it. There we go. So let's go get that, thing we need. Dun, 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 dun. So we need to head back to the town overworld. The fastest way back is through this room we came through here. Again, we could have actually... I could have waited for this missile expansion, but I decided to get it earlier. Because, you know, always wanted to get stuff earlier. Again, this game is not... This game is technically somewhat linear, but you're free to go wherever you want. As long as you have the power-ups for it. So I had to drink more water. It prevents me from like all this awkward dry mouth I'm getting for talking a lot. And up. Whee! I can almost feel like Samus is saying that in her mind when she's just jumping around with this like, yeah! Woo! Yahoo! Yeah! Oh, but I think... Well, let's see. We haven't had a real good Metroid game probably since after the remake of Metroid Samus Returns on the 3DS. But Metroid Other M tried to make Samus a a talkable character, and I don't think it worked out too well. But I do think that Samus should have been. I think they should give Samus another shot in terms of a speaking role. Because I think it'd be good for her. So like I said, no, it just seems like Nintendo tries voice acting once, and it's like if it failed, they decide to go back to where it's safe and make every character they have a silent protagonist. Take these guys out because we need to use this half pipe. Oop. Up. So we have to boost. The best way to get the most speed out of a boost ball was wait till you get right down to the ground and then use the boost off, as gravity does help out with gaining momentum for you. So keep that in mind. We can break this sandstone here. Now that we got up here, we can get into this door here. Anything else we need to scan here? It's new. That's new. Can't identify light source. No profile matches in standard flora and fauna databank. Huh. Looks pretty though. And we come back here. Yay! We're back here at the town overworld. Back where we are before. And what do we see here? Is the space jump. Space jump boots. Yeah! And so now Space Jump in 2D games were an infinite jump. But in Metroid Prime, as well as the Prime Trilogy, it consists of a double jump. And that is all we can do with it. So yeah, pretty darn useful. Let's see, is there anything in this room? Because we're almost out of time for tonight's session. I think there is something down here. I think there's like a tunnel of some kind. Oh, we don't want to go into the other room though. But there is. Maybe it's in another room somewhere. We'll have to look around next time for that. I'm gonna go save my game here. And with it, we'll call it a session there, folks, of our session 1 of Metroid Prime on the trilogy version.